Father's calendar, as described in the Book of Enoch, is what the world calls a solar-only calendar. On the first day of Aviv, the sun rises and sets, and after it has risen and set for 364 days, that's a full year. But some people think that based on Genesis 1:14, the biblical calendar has to also be determined by the phases of the moon. In Genesis 1:14, Father says, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." Let me show you how these words from Genesis are fulfilled even with a purely solar calendar like Enoch's. The Hebrew word for seasons is moedim, and it means appointed times. One such appointed time in the scriptures is the time of the end. It's written that in the last days the sun will be darkened and the moon will turn to blood. And Enoch speaks of the stars straying from the order that Father set. These are all signs in the heavens occurring in their appointed seasons. In the Psalms, we read that Father established the sun to rule the day and the moon and stars to rule the night. And in Genesis, we learn that part of the function of the moon and stars is to divide the day from the night. So the moon and stars represent night itself. Without night, there would be no days. There would be only one long permanent daytime, forever. And if it was always daytime, then there would be no years. So the very existence of the moon and stars and the nights that they rule and represent are essential to the 364-day count that makes up each year in Father's calendar.